Hello and welcome, I'm Hina Sharma and you're watching this special feature Progressive Maharashtra, where we spotlight the most impactful developments from the state. These initiatives are not only redefining Maharashtra's growth story but are also fueling India's journey towards Prime Minister Narendra Modi's ambitious vision of a developed India. So let's begin with the major headlines that remained in focus. Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman presents the Union Budget 2025-26 in the Parliament. The Union Budget 2026 stands as a key milestone toward holistic economic growth and the goal of Viksit Bharat. Now, the budget places a strong focus on priority sectors such as infrastructure, agriculture, industry, women empowerment and healthcare. For Maharashtra, this budget holds a special significance as it also includes several provisions that accelerate industrial, urban and economic expansion. Now, on the infrastructure and connectivity front, the Mumbai-Pune and Pune-Hyderabad high-speed corridor projects emerge as crucial drivers of Maharashtra's economic growth. Now, these projects enhance mobility, boost industrial activity, contribute significantly to GDP growth and also create new employment opportunities. In addition to this, financial support of 5,000 crore rupees over 5 years for growth hubs delivers direct economic benefits to the Mumbai metropolitan region, Pune metropolitan region and Nagpur metropolitan growth hub. Now, overall, the Union Budget 2026 positions itself as a positive and forward-looking budget for Maharashtra, setting a strong direction for industrial expansion, social development and economic strength.
श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी के नेतृत्व में जो देश की वित्त मंत्री निर्मला सीतारमण जी ने बजट हमारे सामने रखा है, विकसित भारत की ओर जाने वाला एक मजबूत कदम, इस रूप में हम इसको देखते हैं। कुल मिलाकर सारे जो अलग अलग क्षेत्र हैं, इन क्षेत्रों को बहुत बड़े पैमाने पर दिशा देने का काम इस बजट ने किया है। मैं ऐसा मानता हूं कि इस बजट के कारण तीसरी बड़ी अर्थव्यवस्था और बाद में विकसित भारत, इन दोनों सपनों को हम पूरा कर पाएंगे।
Now, amid a major political reshuffle in Maharashtra, a historic and emotional moment unfolds as Sunetra Pawar, leader of the Nationalist Congress Party (NCP) Ajit Pawar Group and wife of late Deputy Chief Minister Ajit Pawar, takes oath as the Deputy Chief Minister of the state. Now, she becomes the first woman to hold the post of Deputy Chief Minister of Maharashtra. Now, the oath-taking ceremony takes place at Lok Bhavan in Mumbai, where Governor Acharya Devvrat administers the oath of office and secrecy. In a major initiative to shape the future of legal training in India, the Bharat Ratna Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Advocate Training and Research Center is inaugurated. Former Chief Justice of India, Justice Bhushan Gawai, inaugurates the prestigious institution. The center emerges as an important milestone in strengthening professional training and research in the legal field. Now, with focused training and research on new criminal and legal laws, the initiative aims to make the justice system stronger, clearer and more effective, ensuring that justice remains transparent, impactful and rooted in public trust. Now, the recently concluded free trade agreement between India and European Union stands as a historic achievement in India's global trade journey. Under the comprehensive agreement, economic cooperation between India and 27 European nations strengthens further, creating strong momentum for Indian exports. For Maharashtra in particular, the agreement opens new avenues across industrial, manufacturing and agricultural sectors. The state's textile industry, especially textile engineering and ready-made garments, gains an opportunity to expand its presence in the European markets. Now, Maharashtra's pharmaceutical sector also finds new export possibilities across Europe. Additionally, the automobile and auto components sector stands to benefit significantly, leading to increased investment and employment opportunities within the state. In a major decision aimed at strengthening Mumbai's transport infrastructure, the Maharashtra cabinet, chaired by Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis, approves Metro Line number 8. This metro line provides direct connectivity between Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj International Airport and Navi Mumbai International Airport. Now, the proposed metro corridor spans approximately 35 kilometers, including 9.25 kilometers underground and 24.636 kilometers of elevated track. Now, a total of 20 stations are planned, 6 underground and 14 elevated. And that wraps up today's journey of Progressive Maharashtra. We saw how the state is marching ahead with fresh energy across every sector. We will be back next week with more inspiring stories and new chapters of the state's progress. Until then, Jai Maharashtra.